Okay, hi, this is Sonia with wellbomb.com, and I am here today with a well bomb for you. It would go under the category of oil well. So today we are going to be making do-it-yourself Kick-odor deodorant. And I'm going to tell you why you would want to do this and how to do it well. So first of all, there are 4 great reasons why you want to do this. First of all, it's fun. Second of all, it is a little less expensive. The third reason is it is more effective than anything that you can buy in the store, honestly. My husband Rick was an always, only, ever Mitchum Extra Strength Gel guy, and I mean, he was very loyal and he was serious about his deodorant. He needed it to work. He loves this stuff. We've been using it for 2 years now and he still raves. He would not use it if it didn't work. This is great. And the fourth reason is the most important reason, is it is healthier for you than anything that you can get at the store. I'm going to camp out on that for a while. The store-bought deodorants, particularly the big brand name ones, they're not good for you. There's several reasons why. First of all, they're laden with aluminum and unrecognizable, unpronounceable chemicals. Aluminum has been linked to Alzheimer's disease, and regardless, you do not want putting metals into your system. It's just not a good idea. Also, you don't want those chemicals in your system. The skin is an eliminatory organ. It is designed to cleanse, and when we sweat, we are sweating out toxins. You don't want to stop the sweat. That's why this is not an antiperspirant, it is a deodorant. However, before that scares you off, you're not going to be running around with big wet circles underneath your armpits because of one of the ingredients which absorbs the sweat. So you still are able to sweat and yet you are not dripping. So that's great. Your armpits are right next to your breasts, your lymph nodes. There's a lot of lymph nodes in the area, and there are a lot of pores there. So you want to be really careful what you put there. It is actually dangerous, and I'm not overstating that, to use the big bad brands on your skin, because they would, just like a pregnancy patch or a nicotine patch or a pain patch, those things get into your system, and you don't want to put these horrible things in your system, right, in that area particularly. So this is an alternative. Everything is, there's only 4 ingredients, actually 3 ingredients with an optional 4th, so it's very simple, and I'm going to demonstrate it right now. Get your pen and paper. The ingredients are 1/4 cup baking soda. And I got this, it's a 4-pound box. I got it as an extra add-on from Amazon Prime. So it's a 1/4 cup baking soda. And then a 1/4 cup arrowroot powder. Now you will find on the internet a lot of recipes that call for cornstarch. However, I don't like to use cornstarch. I don't want to have anything to do with it. It's genetically modified. I don't want to give my money to the corporations behind that, and I don't want it on my skin. So I use arrowroot powder. You can substitute arrowroot powder for cornstarch also in any recipe where you're needing a thickening agent for a gravy or a sauce. Tip: I do like the Bob's Red Mill. When I first started subbing arrowroot for cornstarch, I went to the spice aisle and I got just a little tiny spice jar full of arrowroot powder, and it was expensive and there wasn't very much there. I used it all up, and so this is a much more economical way to go. Alright, so stir that together so that it is all ready by the time that you add your coconut oil. Now when you add the coconut oil, you want to make sure it's in the liquid form, so it liquefies when it gets hot out. It's a hot day here in North Idaho, so I just put this on the porch. This is Tropical Traditions Gold Label. It's great stuff. Virgin coconut oil, 6 tablespoons. So that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. And stir that all together. Now, at this point it is pretty thin, but the coconut oil at normal room temperature is going to be solid. So this will set up and be thicker. Now for the fourth ingredient is essential oils. And you can use whatever you would like. The first time I did this, I used a Peace and Calming blend, and then I even added some extra patchouli. There's patchouli in the Peace and Calming blend, but I like it. Rick loved it. That was his favorite. I think I'm gonna win his heart again with this one today though. Second time I made it, I used Indoflex, which is a Young Living blend that supports the endocrine system, the hormonal system, and so I thought, great, let's get this into the system via the pores in the armpit area. And so I used that, and it has spearmint in it, and Rick didn't care for that. But today, I am using everybody's favorite Idaho Blue Spruce. I am from Idaho. Well, I'm from Montana. I live in Idaho and I love it here. But this does smell just like being out in Glacier Park, so it brings me kind of back home. I like a lot of it, so I use a lot of it. You can use as much or as little as you want. People say anywhere from 3 to 10 drops. I didn't count. I'm lucky I measured anything at all. All right, so you stir that up, and then it goes into a container. I made these little containers back in the day. This one has the kanji symbol for dream, and then it has the word dream there. I'm going to pour this in. And there we go. That should last both of us quite a while. And let's see. Yeah, I just wanted to say that this Idaho Blue Spruce comes from the Highland Flats Farm, which is nearby where I live. It's up in Naples, Idaho, just by Sandpoint there. And I've been to that farm. I've also been to the St. Mary's farm. I love it that Young Living has their own farms. They've got 9 different farms around the world, and they're working on a 10th. They just got some land up in Canada, and they're going to be planting, harvesting, and distilling black spruce. So that is the ingredient in Valor that has made it so scarce as of late. So I'm excited about that. I love it that Young Living has control over their oils and plants from the seed to the growing, to the harvesting, to the distilling, and to the time that they seal up the bottle. They are pure. I am thankful for the hard work, and just grateful that I found these oils. If you want to know more, go over to my website at yloilyfire.com. I've got a website and blog there. And thank you very much. Until next time, eat well, move well, think well, oil well. Okay, 2 more things that I wanted to mention. First of all, yes, I did use a little dish, and I know that some of you are wondering, why would I want my deodorant in a dish? These blanks are available from abundanthealthforyou.com. That's abundanthealth, the number 4, and then YOU.com. So you can use these. They haven't worked that well for us. One thing is that when you pour in the stuff, or if it becomes hot wherever your deodorant container is, that it can sometimes leak out the bottom here. And then sometimes also this just doesn't work, and so you end up digging in. And so a nice, pretty dish is a little better. You do have to apply with your fingertips and then wash your hands afterwards. And the other thing I wanted to note was that I said, yes, you can use any essential oil that you want, any aroma that is pleasing to you. That's true. However, there are some that are not that great for the underarm area because they are irritating. So you wouldn't want to use cinnamon. Lemongrass is also a pretty hot one. And so just use your common sense. I would hate for you to whip it all up and then have it burn. I know people have put thieves under their armpits, and that doesn't feel really great because the skin there is tender and there's cinnamon in that blend. So just those 2 little add-ons, and again, thank you. Until next time and the next well bomb.